Hi, I'm Jim Koski, and join me Mondays for Life in the 906.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, rising tensions with Iran, skyrocketing gas prices, and a harsh new label from President Trump on peace efforts. We'll have the latest live from Washington, D.C. Plus, we'll hear more about the hantavirus outbreak, with one American reported to be possibly infected. And we'll hear from one of the candidates vying for a seat on the Marquette County Commission. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP. This is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Today was a pretty decent day across much of the Upper Peninsula, and we'll keep the lows tonight into the upper 30s here across Marquette, about 36 out towards Munising, and about 38 once you work down towards Escanaba. Then again, there are your low temps for tonight with a partly cloudy sky. Then looking ahead towards tomorrow, it's going to be a soggy day with scattered showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder or two. We'll time it out with first warning weather futurecast in your 7-day coming up in just a few minutes.
Dakota, thank you very much. Today, President Donald Trump said a fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran is on life support after rejecting Iran's latest proposal to end the war, and tensions continue to rise. So are oil and gas prices at home and abroad. WZMQ 19 News Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon has new details tonight from Capitol Hill. Brendan, good evening, if I can talk.
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening to you. Well, today the president called Iran's latest response to that U.S.-backed ceasefire plan a, quote, piece of garbage, and said that a ceasefire between the two nations is on, quote, massive life support. This comes after similar remarks that the president made over the weekend that prompted uncertainty and oil prices to rise yet again. U.S. crude briefly climbed near $100 a barrel Monday morning, while Brent crude moved above that mark. Analysts say the spike is tied to that uncertainty surrounding the Strait of Hormuz. It's that critical shipping route responsible for moving a major share of the world's oil supply. It was about 20% of the oil supply before the war broke out. The Strait, along with Iran's nuclear program, are two of the top sticking points that both sides just simply have not been able to agree on. Iranian state media reports that Tehran is demanding control over the waterway, which has remained shut down and disrupted for more than 2 months now. That disruption impacting fuel prices globally. In the U.S., AAA says the national average for regular gas reached $4.52 a gallon today, inching closer to record highs. President Trump also said today, however, that he wants to temporarily suspend the federal gas tax to help ease prices, even though Congress would have to approve that move. When asked how long he would suspend the federal tax for, this is what the president had to say.
Till it's appropriate, yeah. It's a small percentage, but it's still money.
Kevin, that federal gas tax currently sits around 18 cents for every gallon of fuel. It's also important to note that all states also have an additional state gas tax. Michigan's was about 30 or 31 cents per gallon until January 1st of this year. Now 52 cents, again, in addition to that 18-cent federal gas tax. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much as always, sir. Officials say 18 Americans on board the cruise ship that has been hit by the deadly virus outbreak were evacuated and brought back to the U.S. Most have been taken to a Nebraska quarantine unit. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports officials say the virus's risk to the public is very low.
Passengers from the cruise ship MV Hondius were flown home to more than 20 countries over the weekend, where their country's health officials say they will be quarantined and closely monitored.
Last night, with the coordination of multiple federal agencies and in partnership with state officials, HHS supported the Department of State in a safe repatriation of 18 U.S. citizens from the MV Hondius.
Videos show the passengers dressed in full-body PPE arriving at quarantine units in Georgia and Nebraska.
The passengers who are here at UNMC are going to receive Nothing but world-class care.
According to officials, 3 people on board the ship have died from the hantavirus. The CDC says hantavirus is a family of viruses that come from contact with rodents. Officials say symptoms show within 1 to 8 weeks after contact. U.S. health officials said on Sunday one of the 18 Americans evacuated from the ship tested positive for the hantavirus, but they are not showing any symptoms. Officials also say other U.S. passengers on the ship who had disembarked earlier before the outbreak was identified are being monitored in several states.
There's been contact made with all of those passengers who returned. The state health departments have been monitoring them on a daily basis, including symptoms and temperature checks. They have plans in place to make sure that they can isolate effectively.
The outbreak on the ship has made international headlines and triggered COVID-19 concerns. Health officials are trying to calm fears.
Let me be crystal clear. The risk of hantavirus to the general public remains very, very low.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
A longstanding figure in Marquette City politics will be on the ballot for County Commission later this year. Jenna Smith held positions in the city's Housing Commission from 2015 through 2017 before sitting on the City Commission for 2 terms, serving as mayor from 2019 until 2022 and leaving office in 2024. Following the resignation of Lake Commissioner Steve Adamini, his seat has been temporarily filled until a new commissioner is voted on in the fall. Smith says the role would be a large step up from a city perspective, but that her years of work for the area would help guide the transition.
You know, County Commission is a different level. It's similar in some ways and different in others. So I think I bring quite a bit of experience, but also I know there's a lot to learn and I'm ready and capable to do that learning.
Smith will be on the special election primary ballot for District 3 on August 4th. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Dakota will let us know what kind of temperatures we'll be seeing this week. We're back in 2 minutes.
New CBS Tonight.
3 terrorists and a bag of firepower.
They're planning another attack. Guys, you need to see this.
This group is now launching a new wave of terror.
FBI is all new. CBS Tonight, followed by CIA.
We need to move fast. If the mole gets any sense we're closing in, they'll disappear.
And burn everything on their way out.
We'll have this traitor in cuffs by the end of the night.
New series CIA. CBS Tonight after a new FBI.
Homes are like family. They keep us together. A Dan Perkins metal roof is a long-term investment that will preserve the space you value most. Each roof is customized to your home's needs, with panels and components crafted in-house and on-site for exceptional quality and performance. Built to last, it keeps your property safe, secure, and comfortable through every stage of life. While much may change, a Dan Perkins roof endures. Stay confident through life's uncertainties with a roof from Dan Perkins Construction.
Hey Mace, did you order your prom outfit yet?
Yeah, Mom, I'll do it.
Hey, have you gotten your prom tux yet?
Yeah, Mom, I got it.
Mason, did you order your prom tux yet?
Yeah, it's coming. Mom?
Skip the guesswork this prom season. Come down to Young's Menswear. We get it right the first time. With tons of in-stock options to rent or buy, we'll help you look your best. Don't wait. Trust the experts at Young's Menswear, now in Escanaba and Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
The Shunk's Big Spring Savings Event. 1 stop and 2 stores to shop. For spring, we have a large selection of sofa sleepers available in twin, full, and queen size. And now a bigger selection of Amish dining room and bedroom in stock or custom order. During our Big Spring Savings Event, there's big markdowns on hundreds of clearance items, Flex Steel leather groups like this, and premium Flex Steel recliners at huge discounts. Mr. Mattress here, it's our Big Spring Savings Event. There's huge discounts on Serta mattresses. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now from the 19 News Forecast Center. This is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with Dakota Hunter.
Welcome back, everybody. A decent day today, but yeah, we are going to deal with a chance for another frost as we head into the morning hours tomorrow across the Upper Peninsula. Very limited frost. This is not going to be a widespread frost situation for us. Temperatures won't be that cold, and we'll have more cloud cover around, so that'll keep temperatures up a little bit, but still some isolated frost is going to be likely. So remember here, even though air temperatures will stay above freezing for most areas. Remember, that's measured a few feet off the ground. About 6 feet off the ground is where our actual air temperatures are measured. But down at the ground, you could easily knock a few degrees off the air temp, and it could be below freezing at the ground surface. So that is why sometimes we can have air temperatures 35, 36, but then you see that frost and you're like, how is that possible? Well, that's because the ground temperatures are much cooler. So as we head through the rest of tonight, we're quiet, but tomorrow going to be a really soggy day. I mean, we are talking about occasional to widespread showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two. There is a chance for that thunderstorm because there is a little convection that will be likely. We'll continue the chance for a few showers early into Wednesday. It will not continue all day. The better chance for rain on Wednesday will be in the morning. So here's a look at how First Warning Weather Futurecast paints the rest of the overnight. There you see those clearing skies by 1 in the morning, and that's probably where our frost potential will be because clouds thicken up as we head into the morning hours tomorrow. There is a chance for maybe a wet snowflake or two once you work out towards Iron Mountain and Iron River, where temperatures here will hover into the lower 30s, maybe 33, 34, maybe enough to touch off a few of that. Then as we head into tomorrow, occasional showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder will move through as we head into the morning and afternoon as this low pressure kind of spins over Lake Superior. We'll still have a few lingering showers on Wednesday, but there's the line of clearing and it starts to move in as we head into the later part of Wednesday, and that'll take us into Thursday. So Thursday looking like a really decent day. Winds on the breezy side tomorrow. Expect some winds 15 to 20 with some wind gusts, possibly 25, maybe 30 miles per hour at times. But notice the wind direction out of the south. Then they shift right back out of the north after that cold front moves through. So that means some cooler air will be on the way. Rain totals through the next 24, 48 hours, looking at about 5/10 of an inch out towards Newberry, 3/10 of an inch here into Marquette, and about 4/10, which will work out towards Houghton. So here is how the next 7 days of our life look. Scattered showers tomorrow, 46, 52 on Wednesday, and then temperatures start going up as we head into the weekend. We're in the 50s by early next week.
Dakota, thank you once again. And coming up next on Insights, we're joined by the Executive Director of the United Way of Marquette County to get the details on the Adopt a Highway program and the upcoming Run for Recovery. We'll be right back.
Hey. Here we go. Can I get your hat? How does psoriasis know the worst time to show up? Was that a flinch? It's not like psoriasis is contagious. He's got no idea what I've tried. Lotions, pills, light therapy. I'm done. So done.
Talk to your dermatologist about your psoriasis symptoms and treatment options. Go to sodone.com.
Anything that's wrong with America can be fixed by what's right in America. We are defined more by our shared values and our differences, and we're having a conversation about how.
Have you heard? Affordable healthcare is better than ever. And right now there are more carriers and plans to choose from. If you're between 18 and 64 years old with a household income of $25,000 or less, this message is for you. Right now, the government's Affordable Care Act is available for individual and family health coverage plans with little to no cost to you. Don't gamble your health. Call Health Care for All. 70% of callers qualify for a zero-cost healthcare coverage. See if you are one of them. Call now. Our agents are standing by to help you get the health insurance plan you and your family needs and deserves. If you're uninsured or struggling to afford your current health insurance, help is just a phone call away. This is not Medicaid or Medicare. This is the marketplace with the largest selection of healthcare plans from the Affordable Care Act. To find a plan that's right for you, call 800-626-9042. That's 800-626-9042.
Weeknights, MeTV brings the funny.
They do have some funny stuff in there.
With MASH. Andy Griffith. And Everybody Loves Raymond.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our monthly update with the United Way of Marquette County. Joining us is, of course, the Executive Director, Andrew Rickhauer. Andrew, always good to see you, my friend.
Good to be back.
All right. Sorry Jim's not here for you.
Yeah, we'll get by.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's talk about the Adopt a Highway program. You see those signs all over the place, but what exactly is this program all about?
Yeah, so it's really, most of it's service groups and clubs that just adopt a section of highway. They clean it a couple times a year and just keeps our communities clean. And there's one coming up on Saturday.
All right.
It's with the Rotary Club and out on 41 by M95, 2-mile stretch, and just looking for people to join them and help keep our area clean.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of impact do you think this has on our highways as far as removing all that garbage?
It's good to get rid of it. Obviously, it keeps things a lot cleaner. It's really nice to keep it from blowing into the road and obstructing traffic. It's also just nice for the community members that do it to get together. It's everything's provided for you, and you just get to hang out with some fun people that also care about the community. So
definitely. All right. So everything will be provided. So how do people get involved, actually?
Just sign up on uppersunited.com and someone will contact you, or just show up to the location where you're selecting.
All right, good stuff. We also have a Run for Recovery coming up as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the Superior Recovery House is putting on a fundraiser. It's a run that just goes along the lake. Great fundraiser, raise some awareness and some funds, and they just need people out on the course to help get people turned around and make sure everybody stays safe. Really easy to do, hour or two of your time, and you can help this great organization and fundraiser.
Sure. What kind of turnout do we usually get?
This is only the second year, so if we can get 100 people out there running, that would be great.
Excellent.
We'll see what the weather's like.
Excellent.
Hoping
Yeah,
for the
we'll
best.
see. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully no snow, which is very possible. It would appear. Andrew, as far
Cool.
as yeah, for sure. And I know we talk about Habitat for Humanity a lot of the times when you come on. There's something else coming up with them.
Yeah, so Habitat's normally to volunteer. They're looking for a lot of people to do a full day shift or to provide meals, which are still needed. But now they're running a program to do it in the evening. So if you don't have a full day but still want to help out, you can come and help out every Tuesday, 4 to 8 p.m. and still lend a hand, swing a hammer, grab a paintbrush, whatever's needed. They've got lots of great projects going on this summer. It's going to be a very busy year for them. So yeah, anyone who's looking to help out in the evening definitely could be used.
And who is able to help out? I understand there's not a whole lot of experience needed.
Yeah, no experience needed. There's going to be some trained carpenters there. They will help get you going, make sure everything's being done correctly. And if you don't feel comfortable or don't know how to do it, they'll either train you or they'll give you something else to work on.
All right, good.
Open to everybody.
Excellent. All right. Is anything else coming up, Andrew, that we maybe haven't covered yet today?
It's kind of a little bit of a lull after that. Aside from, there's always the meals at Room at the Inn and Feeding America. And then aside from that, kind of waiting until we might get summer.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Andrew, just one more time, where can people go to find out more opportunities like this and to sign up for them?
Yeah, so uppersunited.com has everything you need to know.
All right, good stuff. Andrew, thank you very much, sir. I'll tell Jim you said hi.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. And coming up next, tomorrow, we're talking with Marquette Algerisa about the UP Wellness Task Force and how the public can get involved. That conversation is only on 19 News Insights. And coming up next on your 19 News, you heard it already, Jim Koski is currently in Germany, but he will still have your Life in the 906. And more funding is on the way for the UP State Fair. We'll have the details on that when we come back.
Hey, I'm Tony DeCoble, ahead on the CBS Evening News. A lot on the hantavirus. All Americans who had potentially been exposed on that ship overseas are now back in the U.S. One positive test so far, and the big question, What happens to them now? We put that question and more to Dr. Jay Bhattacharya. He's the acting director of the CDC. Why haven't we heard more from the CDC the way we did during COVID? Have cutbacks had an impact? Those questions and much more ahead on the CBS Evening News.
They started out as neighbors, then became family.
I'm going to make a t-shirt that says Calvin is my best friend.
Tonight, their story comes to a close.
I'm gonna miss you, man.
I love you too.
I did not say that.
The Neighborhood series finale, CBS tonight, 8/7 Central.
We got a Navy bomber.
It's not one bomber. It's a network.
You're gonna love this. Violence is the language of power. That doesn't sound good.
The season finale of NCIS, CBS Tuesday.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
We examine EKGs and use advanced imaging to uncover minute details. But what we see is you. We see how your heart beats with love and powers laughter. Even as we practice the latest medical science and perform advanced procedures, what we see is how we can help you live a healthy and active life. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Heart Care. What we see is you.
Did you know most of what you throw away can be recycled? At Recycle 906, we accept more than just cardboard and jugs. We take plastics, metals, paper, and more. Recycle smarter, bring it to us. See what we accept at recycle906.com.
The Jennifer Hudson Show becomes the Jennifer Lewis Show.
She be trying to ask me questions. I ain't got time for questions, girl.
I know my place, mother. Plus a Dreamgirls duet. Then a surprise trip for this incredible family.
I'm sorry. I'm just speechless.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 4 on WZMQ CBS. Followed by The Kelly Clarkson Show at 5 and 19 News at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. Jim is overseas, but he still managed to make some time for us. Here's this week's Life in the 906.
You know what? If you're watching this, that means that I'm currently in Germany, mostly to buy chocolate, and with any luck, I'll be returning to the UP on Friday. Now, while traveling abroad is one of the most incredible things you can do, coming home has its benefits as well. And whenever I come back from a European vacation, I always sit in the exact same place, at a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane. Now, why do I always sit at a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane? Well, the path that most airlines use going from anywhere in Europe to Chicago takes them over Labrador and the St. Lawrence Sea and then past Quebec and Ontario. Most flights enter U.S. airspace right over the St. Mary's River, right between the two Sault Ste. Maries. And if you sit in a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane, the very first glimpse you catch of the United States is of the UP, from the Soo right below you to Whitefish Point off in the distance. This may sound strange, but I think Ubers are incredibly lucky in this regard. I mean, how many people actually get the chance to have the very first part of the U.S. they see on their way back from another country be their home? I've often fantasized about asking a flight attendant if they could just stop the plane and let me out when we're crossing the border, but my fear of being arrested when we land in Chicago is just a little too strong. However, sitting at that window and watching the UP unfurl before me reminds me that despite all the hassles of traveling and of crossing an ocean, I'll soon be back to that amazing, magical place in which we all live, Upper Michigan. With any luck, I'll be back live next week, and if you're good, I might even bring some chocolate. I'm Jim Koski, and that's another slice of Life in the 906.
Jim, thank you, and I hope you're having fun over there. You better have some chocolate for us. I can't believe you would forget to bring us that. And don't forget to join Jim weekday afternoons on Q107 WMQT. The UP State Fair has received $103,000 in grants from the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. Our Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons tells us how that money will be used to benefit both exhibitors and fairgoers.
We're very, very thankful that we have the relationship that we do with MDARD. They truly do a lot to support agriculture. So for them to make this grant available, it was very important to us.
Thanks to a $100,000 capital improvement grant, the UP State Fair Authority will be able to replace the roof of the beef barn, one of the ground's oldest structures.
The roof has been deteriorating, so it has been identified as a priority project. People will see activity in the arena at least once during Fair Week, but the reality is that it is a building that's used year-round. So making sure that structure is maintained is very, very important.
The investment keeps a vital part of the fairgrounds safe and accessible for exhibitors, and it goes hand in hand with the authority's ongoing building and grounds updates.
The UP State Fair Authority has taken great pride in the amount of work that they've done. To date, they've probably invested more than $5 million in improving the facility, so it's been significant.
Because new exhibitor classes have been added this year, the fair also qualified for a $3,000 livestock and commodity exposition competitive grant.
That will support premiums that are paid to exhibitors. It's MDARD's commitment to making sure that our youth realize the importance of agriculture and agricultural education and development.
2026 is shaping up to be another big year for the UP State Fairgrounds, between the fair itself and other annual events being held here. And major financial investments like these ensure that's a trend that will continue for years to come.
This is a very, very important facility. We host the largest event that takes place in the Upper Peninsula. We spend a lot of time making sure that what we offer is affordable family fun during the best week of summer.
Reporting in Escanaba, Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News.
Now don't go anywhere. When we come back, Mr. Dakota Hunter himself will have our final look at weather. Stay tuned.
Tony's Green Thumb in Bark River is open for business. Tony's is your one-stop shop for all your garden and flower needs. Known for a huge variety of big, beautiful baskets, gorgeous planters, and over 600 varieties of vegetables and flowers to choose from. Open daily, come see why people travel over 100 miles to Tony's Green Thumb. Tony's Green Thumb, where beautiful gardens begin.
Hurry into Menards and get an 11% rebate right now. We're your one-stop shop for everything you need. Get truckload savings on items you use every day for everyone in your household. We have it all from big to small and everything in between. Power up your devices with Energizer batteries. Nothing outlasts the long-lasting power of Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries. Get these Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries for a value of $5.95 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
When you need a body shop, skip the corporate shops and outside investors. Go with your hometown body shop, Superior Collision. Our family opened Superior Collision in 2002, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. Some places talk about community. We actually stand with our community, donating monthly back into Marquette County. When you need collision repair, choose Superior Collision, your local hometown body shop.
Watch the Medical Minute, Thursdays at 6 and 11, only on 19 News. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare.
Planning a getaway? Fly local and explore more with Marquette Sawyer Regional Airport. Enjoy convenient flights on American, Delta, and United. Skip the long drive and book your next trip today at sawyerairport.com.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Lows tonight into the mid-30s across Lake Superior, maybe 40 once you work out here across the western UP. But down here across the southern and eastern UP, that's where we could see some frost, especially after midnight. But tomorrow, a really soggy day. Scattered showers, even a rumble of thunder or two. Temperatures into the mid to upper 40s, into the lower 50s away from the wind. And then temperatures up and down. But look at the weekend and into next week. We're well into the 50s with a few showers.
Dakota, thank you once again. And finally tonight, AARP is looking to expand the wellness of aging communities throughout the state with an upcoming grant initiative. The Michigan Age-Friendly Communities Grant Program will select 5 organizations to be awarded $10,000 in funds later this year for projects in outdoor access and comfortable livability for residents 50 or older. The grant program is similar to the AARP's network of age-friendly communities, where currently Escanaba is the only one in the UP.
What this is meant to do is kind of be a holistic approach to, improve the lives of not just older adults, but people of all ages, and say, how can we make communities work for the people, rather than the other way around.
Applications for eligible nonprofits will open on May 15th. We'll have more information on our website. That's it for right now, everyone. We'll have more headlines coming your way tonight at 11:10 Central. We'll see you then.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCopel. The breaking news right now. The outbreak expands.